What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Clashman NC. We've talked about it a few times here on the channel, and we've got a video about a traditional and a modern example, but we've never given this gun a dedicated video. I think right now, and this is just all my opinion, you can think what you want to, that in February 2026, this is the best 5.56 AK that you can get, hands down. We're talking about the Zastava M90. Now, there's going to be some Zastava haters in my comments, without a doubt. They'll be there. I don't care what they say. This is the best 5.56 Kalashnikov, yes, it is an AK, that you can buy right here, right now. Now, Kalashman, why did you emphasize that it is an AK? Well, I'm glad you guys asked, because there's a lot of people out there, and you know who you are, I hope you're watching, that don't think Yugos are AKs because they're non-standard as far as furniture goes, and the receiver being a little bit thicker and the RPK trunnion. And that's horseshit. What is not Kalashnikov about this? It's an AK. And it's a damn good AK. What do you get when you get a Zastava M90? You actually get a 5.56 AK that, while not mainstream, and there's kind of two sides of the fence to this, is a military AK. And I'll roll in right here. You know, I think this is the Zastava M90A. It was an underfolder version of this, and that was a military gun. They were fooling around with that when they, you know, were deciding to go their own way. When you get a M90 today in 2026, you're going to get an 18-inch cold hammer forged chrome line barrel, very good barrel. You're going to get an adjustable gas block. It comes with a 3-position adjustable gas block. That's great. You're going to get a 1.5 millimeter stamped receiver with an RPK trunnion. You're going to get not really what I would call an enhanced safety, but you're going to get a safety with a bolt hold open in it. You're going to get a pretty decent enough trigger. I don't mind the stock trigger on this. You're going to get an optics rail, so you can run whatever optics you want to. It's just a great gun. It's a really, really, really great gun. Some people don't like the Yugo stuff as far as their old school stocks go. Some people call them a clubfoot stock. I really, really, really like these, especially with using a red dot. When I present this gun, it puts my face right where I need it to be. But hey, if this Balkans furniture is not your jam, when you buy one of these, it's either going to come with polymer handguards and a Zukov stock, or it's going to come with Zastava USA's AKM stock and their wood handguards. And I've got a set, and to be honest with you, it's good wood. It is good wood. But that's an AKM style stock. It's not the clubfoot as people would refer to it as. So I don't understand the hate that Zastava garners. There's been a couple people that said during COVID, oh, you know, I've seen some that had Swiss cheese trunnions and all this other shit. This gun's fine. I've shot the piss out of this gun. This is my match rifle. And it goes every month with me, and it gets used. And it's great. And it's won. This gun has won me a podium finish and an overall first place finish at the Carolina Carbine Classic back in October, November, I don't remember when that was. This gun puts in the work, and I don't understand why it gets the hate that it does. It's a really good gun. Now, you guys know that I liked it so much that I wanted another one. Party foul. So, this is a exact twin now of my Woodstock rifle, down to the same optic and muzzle brake. My reasoning for this is that Balkans war furniture on my main M90 is not cheap. That was an expensive set of furniture. And I'm not opposed to running it in the rain because I'm going to shoot rain or shine. Doesn't matter. But I'm not going to trash something that I'm really, really proud of. So how do we go about remedying that? Well, you get another gun and you put polymer furniture on it. So now we don't have to worry about it. It's all good. I can use this and not have to worry about destroying a $250 set of Balkans Warwood. You know, gone are the days, gentlemen, of going on Apex and getting Balkans War furniture for $50 to $100. Those days are gone. If you want a nice set now, it's going to cost you some money. That's just where we are. I swear by this gun. I love it. I love everything about it. This is the nicest shooting AK that I've ever owned, bar none. There's nothing that compares to this. From Russians to Romanians, I've owned a many. You know, it chokes me up. This is the best shooting gun, best shooting AK, I should say, that I've ever owned. And it just drips sex appeal. Look at how good that looks with a Zastava steel mag. Look at that. It's a great rifle. Truly is. So let's get into some of the downsides to it, because like everything in life, there are downsides. The biggest downside to these for, I'd say, most people is going to be the weight. This does not weigh what an AKM weighs. This gun dry, I think on my scale, you have to reference my other videos, like 9.3 pounds. She's chunky. But because of that chunkiness, it's going to dry out better. Physics be physicking. So, another downside, the furniture. Now, this is all personal preference. You can't take one of these and Zenitco it out and make it an Alpha AK. You just can't do it. Yugos have their own proprietary furniture. You got elongated handguards, and there's no tang on Yugo guns. It is one long through bolt that threads directly into the rear trunnion. I like that. I don't mind that. You know, this is not 2010 or 2012 where there's NPAPs on the market and old M70 kit builds that there's no furniture for. Everybody that's a big power player in the American AK market makes furniture for Yugos. That argument's kaput to me. Unless you're just really, really, really married to wanting an Alpha AK, you know, you can do whatever you want to with this. I choose to keep mine like this because these are my match rifles. That's their purpose. I don't need a bunch of shit hanging off of them. I just need to be able to get out there and shoot them at butt naked speeds and get a bunch of Delta mics as fast as I can. That's what this gun does. It actually does it does better than that. But, you know, I've got my days where I'm throwing Delta mics left and right. I don't know, guys. I was sparked to make this video because I'm in a couple different AK groups, and I'm not going to name them. They get hate. The Yugos get a lot of hate. I don't think it's deserved. I don't think it's deserved at all. Both of mine have been phenomenal. I have a third, too, that I'll show you guys eventually. It's not ready to be put on camera yet. But I've got an M85 that's an SBR, a little short 5.56 Yugo pistol. It's great, too. It's gassed good. It's reliable. It's a good size. You get a lot for your money when you buy a Yugo. And, you know, the proof is in the pudding. I've won matches with it. Clay's won matches with his. There's a lot of people competing in the AK scene right now that are using Yugos, Zastava rifles, to great effect, to really, really great effect. You know, even M26 Lemon Grenade will tell you, these guns are all over shooting matches and they're winning. They're great guns. You know, you can not like them for their quirkiness all day. That's fine. If you like AKM pattern stuff better, rock on, man. Go find whatever you can and whatever caliber you want to your specifications and just run it. Run it. But don't put this down, because it's not deserved. This is a really good gun. It's about all I got for you guys today. I've got a little bit of time, so we'll go ahead and we'll get under the hood of this one so I can show you guys what it's looking like. Now, I don't really keep up with round counts. I've only recently started doing that for the Pioneer because I just go shoot. But I've owned this gun for a year now and shot it damn near every month. So there's our lugs. Lock and lugs look fine. That started right there, if you can see it. Right after I put the first couple hundred rounds through it, it hasn't moved. I call that fine. Obviously, I don't run an ALG, I keep everything stock. But this gun's got well over, if not more, than 2,000 rounds through it, just based off of the amount of matches I've had it at. Look at that tail. It's not deforming. Look at the inside of the carrier. Looks fine. These guns are not crap. There's a lot of people that think that there's a difference between commercial Zastava and, you know, what they give the Serbian military as far as the M21 and stuff like that goes. To the best of my knowledge, now somebody can check me on this if they want to, there is not a separate factory in Serbia for military guns and commercial guns. I don't think there is. I haven't heard of that. Some people like to insinuate that. Couldn't tell you one way or the other. Our lock and lugs are looking fine. The trunnion looks fine. The barrel face looks fine. The hammer looks fine. Everything's just kind of settled where it needs to settle. Receiver rails look good. The the ejector looks good. These guns are fine. You know, I'm going to continue shooting this because I like it that much. It really is the best shooting AK that I have. There's just really no other way to skin it. Gone are the days of an abundance of SLR 106s and other high quality import 5.56 AKs. That list has diminished greatly. And prior to being a 5.56 AK shooter, I was a mad 74 dude. I still to this day think 5.45 is the best caliber on the planet, bar none. Those days are gone. You know, if I can't readily get on SG Ammo or somewhere like that and order a case, I discount it. The only 5.45 right now is Tella and Hornady, and I don't even think Hornady's like fully spun up to do it anymore. I think they just do it sporadically. So this is what we have, 5.56 AKs. Now there's some circles out there that will argue, well, if you want to shoot 5.56, just get an AR. Well, if you think that way, I hate to fucking break it to you, you're not an AK guy. Sorry, you're not. You don't really like AKs if your answer is just get an AR. Me, I love AKs. Loved AKs for a long, long time now. That's why this gun makes a whole lot of sense to somebody like me. You can get this for, I've seen them as low as 1,000 Arizona iced teas, but they hover around 1,200 to 1,300 Arizona iced teas. And contrary to popular belief, you're getting a $1,300 rifle. It's a good gun, truly. So, this has been the Zastava M90. Get one if you want one. You will not regret it. Stop trashing Zastava. They make a great product. I've proven that. Clay's proven that. There's a bunch of YouTubers that have proven that. Fit and Fire as well. I don't want to leave him out. Fit and Fire has a lot of match footage of him running an M90. And to watch his climb when he first started, because he goes to Kalashnikov a lot. I believe he's in that area. You know, he's jumped exponentially up the ladder at Kalashnikov with an M90. Don't get mad at me, Mark. I don't know if Fit and Fire's podiumed with one there or not. That's a tough fucking match from what I hear. Maybe one of these days I'll get the one. But the proof's in the pudding. There's dozens and dozens and dozens of these out there in the wild that are just putting in work at matches. They're great. They're really great guns. That's about all I got for you guys today. Get in the comments, engage, tell me about your personal experience, good or bad, with Zastava. I'm eager to listen. Yeah. I think the groundhog got it fucking wrong, because this is not 6 more weeks of winter. It's 78 degrees here in the foothills of North Carolina, and the sun's out. So much for wintertime. I think we're going to have a really, really hot summer, boys, and I'm not looking forward to that. Well, this has been Kalashman NC. Please like, subscribe, thumbs up, help out that algorithm. Let's keep the channel climbing. We'll have you guys some match footage coming up next weekend. That's when we'll do another video. And we'll break down what you can expect if you're going to show up to a 2-gun match, because we have a shooter that is also an AK guy. He's a 7.62 AK guy. I know. We're trying to, you know, fix him. Slow process. We're going to pick his brain, put him on camera if he'll let us. Might have to blur his face. And we're going to get his opinion of running an AK at a match. And we're going to make a video about that. So, thanks for being here. Go with God. God bless.